Here we are live. We are alive, and thank you, Jesus, for making us alive. It is a beautiful day where I am. I do have allergies kicked in pretty strong, so forgive me if I sound a little bit off. Our pollen's at some all-time high thing. So, you guys, let's not waste a lot of time here. I know you have a busy day, and you probably want to get going. I um, I want to get the chat up so I can say good morning to everyone. So I'm waiting for it to show up. So I had planned, and you know how that goes when you plan and the universe decides what you really do. I had planned to do our chakra study this week. And so that will start tomorrow. If everything goes right. I had planned to start it today, but it is the summer solstice, which is an extremely important time for us, and so it deserves its own reading. How do I get to this? Maybe I need to close YouTube. I wish they would just, that's one thing YouTube could do is when I start a live, just send it to me. Send me the link so that I can get on it. No. Lord, let's just get started. Well, I know my 1111 family is there. I appreciate that. And I don't want to hold the ride up any longer. So let's just get started. Woo! Oh boy. Oh my goodness. So you could see this as romance, or you could just see it as partnership, actually. And it says door to romance. 33. So there is definitely something that is going to be a partnership. It's about that one-on-one relationship, whether it's your best, you get a friend that just works really well with you, or this could be romance actually coming in the door. So with that, my beautifuls, let's see what that's all about. Now, before we get started today, really deep into things, I wanted to show you just another item from our 1111 Moon store, our little shop that we have, which is built on the inspiration that's given to me by my 1111 family here. No, I don't want to hear about that. It's about the Pope. Okay, I guess I'm not going to get the live today, which is so frustrating because I want to say good morning. YouTube, work, intent implied. Let's see if that worked. Oh, no. Nah. Nothing. All right, you guys. With that, I can't wait any longer. So we're just going to go. Unfortunately, I can't see chat even though I am live. So one of the things that I've learned in my awakening process that I've gone through with the dark night of the soul and things of that nature is that there were certain things that occur in my life where I know my higher self is making a connection to me. And I have such self-awareness at that moment that it helps me know I'm on the right path. I don't need validation out there because it's the most sincere validation that there could be, which is a knowing within myself internally. And often there are moments where I know that my higher self is connecting directly to me through an item or a vision or deja vu, things of this nature. And so a lot of the times when I want to connect to my higher self, the best thing you can do, and this is great for the summer solstice, because that's all about birth and something new, right? Is to find something in your life that is, it's something, it can be anything that you value, that you have like a serious connection to, or you can get something in your life, a keychain or something along that line is what I came up with here, that with intent, you are assigning that you are connecting to your higher self. So it's a token, if you will, of intent to directly connect to your higher self. Now, I call those for lack of better words, higher self tokens. So it's something I can rub and hold in my hand easily without drawing a lot of attention to myself when I need to really get the answers, right? And so I've got this little agate keychain. Somebody, once told me that with intent, you can do anything and everything. So be very cautious and focus where your intent goes. So you want to use this very seriously. This is not something that you would want to use in a negative way. You only want to use this in a positive way. So this is just an agate keychain. It's got a nice little stainless steel, serious stainless steel keychain part. And then what's nice is the keychain, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I always feel on lives awkward a little bit. I don't know why. But you can squeeze this and it opens. And then you can put this on a necklace or something. So this is what I've come up with in our 1111 Moon store. They're called higher self tokens. Not one is the same. This one happens to be amethyst, a little bit of jade, and I'm not sure what the white stone is in this, but it's basically just a beautiful agate, as you can see. Now, this one is another different color agate, because agates are semi-precious stones that come up to the earth, and this one is more of a green color, a little translucent, so I can see through it. Light travels through it. And then this one is black and gray, and it looks a little bit like tourmaline, I think. This one has a touch of rosy quartz. It's just a little rosy quartz. I'm showing you in the bags because I don't want to take them out of their little bags. And this one is just really a white stone. So none are the same, but these are my little higher self token keychains. Or you could consider it a charm. And like I said, you can wear it as a pendant as well. But I just wanted to show you another item in our 1111 Moon store. So you just go to www.1111moon and help yourself. And it also supports my channel and me so that I can continue to do this for you guys. Because honestly, the little amount that the advertisers give us is unbelievably low. And then YouTube takes half. So when you make super chats or you make donations and you're like, oh my golly, I gave, Mama D $20. I love you guys, but YouTube took 10. So in order for me to fund myself, I want to make creative products that I know help us to mature and grow spiritually. And so I've teamed that up, and I feel like that is a win-win-win. Okay, you guys, door to romance. Let's get our prayer on. Get some guidance. Let me see. Maybe I can get the chat up. I would love to say good morning. Thank you. My golly. Oh, and I'm sideways. Oh, gracious. Y'all, this is why I hate doing lives. And there's no way to turn it now that it's locked in. Gracious, gracious. Well, today is going to be a sideways view. Oh, what's the matter, Gretch? She was sound asleep and just yelped. What's the matter? Oh, her little step stool was blocked. All right, good morning, Marla, Alex, Muffin Top, thank you. Everything feels a little off this morning. We're going to get a read-in, though. Hi, Renee, how are you? Good morning to everyone. Hi, Jima. Hi, Lisa T. How are you doing? I hope everybody is doing good. We're going to go ahead and get started. Good morning, Canadian Cookie. Hi, Heather. How are you? Tawny Owl. Good morning. Garfield. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys for putting up with all the weirdness. Yeah, so everything's sideways. I'm not sure how that's going to work. I'm not sure if YouTube will let me edit it later and turn it. But the camera is completely level, so it should have never done that. So maybe that means something. Maybe things with this new solstice is going to give us a new perspective. Ha ha. All right, beautifuls, let me grab a drink, and then we're going to say a little prayer. This is a little brass bowl. Excuse me, as I said, allergies are kicking in. And this little singing bowl is going to allow us to tune into the frequency of truth. Left ear just went really high pitched. Okay, here we go. Let's just get started and get rolling. Good morning, Pez. Good morning, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Everything feels off. Even that frequency was an off position, kind of. Archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, for our highest good, please allow me to see deep within the tarot that I may understand this new perspective being offered to my beautiful 1111 family and all those that have found this message. Archangel Michael, hold my hand as I walk through the tarot, that no weapon formed spiritual or physical will manifest or prosper against me. Archangel Raphael, thank you for the continued healing of my mind, body, and spirit, and please continue to heal all those that receive your message and blessing. Archangel Gabriel, please continue to show me the foresight and the message that needs to be received by all those for their higher good that receives this message. Thank you all for the protection, the guidance, the healing, and the prosperity and abundance. Thank you guys for putting up with our work in progress today. We're sideways. That is so weird. And I wouldn't have even known it because it shows completely different on the screen that I'm recording on. Well, with that, my lovelies, new perspective obviously coming in. Good morning, Ophelia. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Good morning, Trish. Glad to see everybody. Woo! You got a story right off the bat. All right. Let's see what you got. You have 6 of water, strength, and King of fire. So I've been getting the message about birds lately in the last day or so. And it's interesting because she actually is holding up fire, wand, feather. Why did I say fire, wand? It's really a feather. That was just given to me, fire, wand. Well, and you do have that with the King of Fire. So it's a message that's coming in. A nostalgic message from somewhere deep within. It's going to trigger you a little bit. You get the 11, which is reminding you to stay in balance. Now, this is normally an 8, but in this deck, the Strength card is an 8. And it stands for courage, compassion, and perseverance. So it's being able to get through something, and it's message, and it's like a quick message, and then you've got to know how protected you are. You don't have to worry about this. The message is that you're protected. You're not protected from the message. Okay, thank you. I needed clarity, so I had to pause. I'm getting medical. I'm getting person that is involved in healing. It could be esoteric. It could be that's their job. Maybe they're a healer of some sort. Somebody is going to bring you a message, and it's going to make you feel like deja vu, almost like you've been through this before. Somebody has stayed true to something here. What is going on, please? I can't see the messages now, you guys. It's just when I do the reads, I don't usually watch them because I've got to stay focused. But I did get the channel up. It just took a little bit. What is Heather wanting me to see? I don't know. You went through a hurricane? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I wish you all healing, and I'm going to continue with the read. If I get on chat, you guys, I'm not going to be able to stay focused onto the read, okay? All right. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. We get this quite often, and it's because you are a spiritual leader. In your world, you are a spiritual leader. If you have a platform, or if you don't, doesn't matter, because it's affecting all those around you. You're the butterfly, you know. You flap your wings, and it's like that frequency gets sent out in order for others to pick up on it. So that's why it's so important that your frequency stays lifted and that you do not keep your frequency in a low vibe, right? Let's continue a little bit further. Ooh. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Earth, learning how to be human in a world, but not of it. And that's the other thing. You are spiritual, and you are in an avatar. You're in a meat suit. I know that sounds kind of weird to say, but honestly, your spirit far exceeds this case that you're in, right? And you're going to see that when it comes to the chakras, how important it is that you realize this is nothing more than a case that we put our body, you know, forefront, and that's what we feel we are. But really, if you think about it, you are spirit within your body. There is something off with this energy, you guys. I've got to clear it. There is something off this morning completely. 3, 2, 1. Archangel Raphael, please clear the energies. Allow us to tune more into the frequency that we need. I know exactly what's off. I had to use an antihistamine today, which does cause a little bit of blockage in receiving the message. That's why I don't usually take any medicine. But the allergies were so bad I could barely breathe this morning. So I took an antihistamine, an inhaler that opens my bronchial tube, which I try not to use medicine unless I absolutely have to. And as a healer, I can normally get through it. But I was very impatient to be able to breathe and get on with the reading today rather than doing my meditation to clear, which would have cleared my lungs in an hour or so. So I did an antihistamine. So bear with me. Not every day is going to be perfect. We're not about perfection. We're about making progress. Not perfection, but progress. Here we go. We're looking at illumination. What is being brought to us? So there is a lot of strength, you guys. That is the second time we have strength on the board. So there is something being shown to you that is about the strength. Strengthening your connection to your drive, to your discipline, mastering something. You are a work in progress, just like I am. Look, you are mastering celebration because you do not allow anything to keep you back or hold you back. I feel like I just went into like some wormhole where Mercury retrograde has gone nuts or something, and it's not. It's direct right now. Saturn is in retrograde, which is our, the restriction, the ruler. All right, let's see this clarity. Did you see how that card did? They did it. Okay, so you got 3 cards in clarity. It's in Gemini, your 3rd house, about communication, which obviously is something we need to think about today. If I'm having this kind of wobble, it could be something I'm picking up on. So I've got the Sun here. It's about your happiness, and there is something that you're starting to see. Somebody wants to make you not single. If you're, and I'm just saying, like, not independent. They see you as their twin, their soul partner. It could be a friend. Like I said, the stored romance, it's coming out right here. Because I have the Sun. They're watching you. Page of Swords. They're viewing you. And then I've got this independent energy, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody sees you as their happiness, and they want to come together with you. Let me understand this person, this energy coming towards you that wants to make you not single, not solo, not... Yeah, they want commitment, y'all. They want to, if you're married, they want to really pull you back in and try to regain some composure in the relationship, because they're feeling like you are becoming very independent and almost segregating yourself from them. Now, if you're single, this is somebody coming into your life or a relationship strengthening, because this is definitely a bond. There is commitment on the table. And I've got self-coupled love, but it's in the reverse. Why is the self-coupled love? Ace of Cups in reverse. 8 of Swords. You're not ready for this, you feel. And it has to do with the past. Even if this is a new relationship, it's because of the past that's affecting the now. And that's really harsh. That means we have a lot of sacral chakra work to do. It's leaving you all in your head, or they're in their head, because they feel like they've got to progress. They need to commingle their energy with you. This could be a family member wanting to pair up with you and work on something. It could be a business project where your partners was wanting to be partners with someone, or they're wanting to be partners with you. This does not have to be romance. This is someone in your life, and you don't seem to have anything negative about them at all. It's like you feel home around this person naturally. This could be a child of yours. This could be a family member. But you're going to be leading the way. It's about love in your life. I mean, this could be about your pet. Getting a new pet in your life. So don't take it seriously that you block this out, because there's some reason that you don't want to block this out. What is this? Love. The High Priestess came, but I got it in reverse. Yeah, if you block this, it's you blocking yourself. This is supposed to cross your path, and it's very good for your life. Archangel Michael's here with the High Priestess. Are you kidding me? And the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, in the past, people let you down. Whatever it is in your past that resembles this deja vu, where something's reoccurring, in the past, Archangel Michael says, you were left out in the cold. This was something that, whether it was in love or in business, whatever it was, you did not listen to your higher self, and you got left out in the cold. And so now we've moved forward in time, and you're faced with a very similar situation. But this time the situation is different. What is this? Is this something for a higher good? Is this situation for a higher good? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Look, you guys. This is a completely, this is so important. So, this is that situation to where in the universal aspect of things, you got kicked off a horse. It's a bad horse. It bites, it kicks, it bucks. It's not broke right. It's rude. It's not a family-oriented horse. You got kicked off. You got hurt. Now, there's a time in your life, years have passed, it's a different horse. Are you too afraid to get on the horse of love? Because I see you overlooking this with the Four of Cups. Because you're afraid to experience. But aren't you here to experience life in its richest parts? I'm just saying. Queen of Swords, very analytical. One false move and I'll cut you. We're out. We're not doing this. It's going to be my way or the highway. You know, that kind of feeling with the Queen of Swords. Yes, you want people to approach you right. But do you want them to come in heartless? Or do you want to develop some compassion in your life and understanding so that you can experience the unknown? That's part of your higher path, is to experience life. That's how you get to be stable and balanced and not stagnant. Because the growth in our life, Virgo energy, is following our intuition, is learning that not everything is negative. Just because that horse bucked you off doesn't mean that you can't get on this horse and have a beautiful ride. But that's your inner tug of war, is learning how to trust yourself to know if this energy is right or not. Let's go ahead and look at this introspection when we're looking at strength and the Six of Cups. Yeah, the past has done you so dirty. The past has done you extremely dirty. We have Seven of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. I've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And the Three of Wands, 33. So, you made plans to move. All right, so you made plans, whether, again, you can choose this to be business, you can choose this romance, you can choose this love as in family, friends, and so forth. You'll know what resonates with you. There were plans made. You even waited for this person. This was going to be big. This was going to be life-altering. This was going to be wonderful. The plans were made to work together, but it's in reverse. It didn't happen. Not the way you thought. The way it happened really was this person lied and they cheated and they left you with burdens. Mental, physical, and spiritual burdens. That's how you felt. That's what you're weighing this new situation against. And this is a new situation. This is a new horse, a new day, and you're gun shy. Yeah, you're definitely gun shy. You're like, do I take this new love? You know, I've got a blessing being sent to me of love where I would feel totally reciprocated, something that gives back to me and so forth. There's that King of Wands, somebody that feels very, very passionate about this connection. You know, they are a king. There's somebody that's been through it. They may be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sag. They don't have to be. It could be any sign. You actually could have that. They could be Gemini or an air sign. I have the Lovers. There's a choice here. So either this king is making a decision or you are. And I feel it's you. I feel you're like, do I do this? Do I make friends with this person? Or do I go to a higher commitment? Do I make this business deal with this person? I don't know, but victory is on the line, and that's the decision. What is the best for me? If I get back up on a horse and I get back bucked off again, I don't know if I could take it. I don't know if I ever want to ride a horse again, right? Because of the past experience of the Seven of Swords, 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and 3 of Pentacles in reverse situation, which is the liar, cheater, thief that left you full of burdens. You really got hit hard. It's going to be your decision, naturally. You are of free will. 2 of Swords, but it is being brought to you by the universe. Today's sponsor is the universe. Your decision, my lovely. Oh my. It could be extremely beautiful if you choose it, but it is your choice. There is someone fast approaching that is a soul contract. You have a new soul contract. Either this person is meant to come to you in business, work, love, or your life. You have the Chariot. It's divine. It's guidance. But do you accept this blessing, or do you skip it and miss out? I feel this person's going to take action, is what I'm feeling. All right, I want to understand an overall, I want to get our center energy, the overall Great Spirit, the Most High Creator. What is your advice here? What is the advice? So 47, which is the root number of an 11, a master number, so we don't reduce, and we are 1111 family. Oh, the world. I guess we'll take that too. Oh, look, it's an 11. 29, 2 plus 9 is 11, and 47 is 11, 4 plus 7. So you have an 1111 on 1111 with my 1111 family. Thinking world. Thinking world. I meant thinking woman with the world. Maybe the antihistamine kicked in a little strong. So it's about closing a cycle and thinking something through so deeply as to how do you let go of the past pain so that you can grow, so that you can get out of this stagnant feeling of not. Okay, I've got an example for you. When I was a kid, and when I was 9, I got to move in with, I met my dad, and I got to move in with him and my stepsisters, right? And he had a little 70cc motorcycle, and I loved it. It had big fat tires, and I zoomed around all over the trails he made us. My little sisters also had little motorcycles. They were 50cc's. They were the cutest little things. We had our little helmets and our knee pads, all that good stuff. And it felt like Disney World to me because I came from nothing. So when I got to my dad's, it was like going to Harry Potterville, right? Well, I got on this motorcycle and I would go all these trails, and for weeks it was the funnest thing. Like, I could not wait to wake up. As soon as I opened my eyes, I was flying out the door to get on that motorcycle, and it was a mud bike, really. And be able to cruise all the hills and dales and all that. When I went to bed at night, I couldn't hardly wait till the morning. Well, lo and behold, I wipe out one day in the driveway. As I'm crossing over the driveway, which is really hill and daily, right? I wipe out. I get a muffler burn. Nothing to sneeze at. It left me with a scar for 2 summers. But if you've ever driven a motorcycle, the inside of your leg touch that muffler, you're going to know it. When I wiped out, my tires spun out from under me. My leg laid right across there, and I got the full markings across the whole inside part of my leg. A harsh lesson, indeed. I didn't get back on that motorcycle. I didn't want to ride it again. I wanted to throw it away. Well, it was a couple weeks before my daddy come to me, and he said, why don't you want to ride your motorcycle? I said, I got hurt. I'm not riding that ever again. He said, yeah, you are. I said, no, I'm not. I'm 9, right? No, I'm not. Oh, yeah, you are. My daddy made me get on that motorcycle. He made me get back on it and did not allow me to get off of it for 30 minutes. I was so spitting mad when I got off that motorcycle because I was forced to face my fears. But I was back in the saddle again. And I loved my motorcycle. And I look back on that lesson as one of the smartest lessons I ever got. Because I would have missed out on summer after summer of having the best time of my life. What the lesson was treat it with respect. Wear pants when you go out there, right? Put a barrier between you and your legs. Don't put shorts on. Put jeans on. Put jeans on. It also was a lesson that just because something burns us and hurts us and leaves a scar doesn't mean that it can't happen to where we experience love in that situation again. So that's really a harsh lesson. You know, like I said, 2 years of those scars. It might have even been 3 years of those scars. It was no light burn, but I got back on it and I rode that motorcycle and I learned to treat it with absolute respect. And that's when you get the justice, the growth in your life where things are balanced. Justice is all about balancing out the scales. So this is the universe saying, it's up to you. I'm not going to make you get on this motorcycle, but it's a new motorcycle. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, and it's a new way. Wheel of Fortune turns can't make it up. It's something from your past is triggering your decision on the now, and that is not where you're recommended to go. This past is not holding you back. This Wheel of Fortune is moving forward because of the planted seeds of the past. So, something's come to fruition. What is this that's come to fruition, that's blooming? I feel like there's a lotus flower coming to the surface. Something deep. I got the world not closed. You have not closed a past cycle, and that's why you're having difficulty and being stuck. Because you are so against it. You're like, nope, that's a past. I don't want anything to do with it. Nope, nope, nope. Leave the past in the past. I'm not, nope, 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 nope. But you're triggered by it. You haven't done the work to heal and be able to get back on a motorcycle. Doesn't mean you got to go back to the ex. 9 of Swords in reverse. Get out of your head. Yep, every time somebody tries to bring this in your picture, you focus on the toxicity. That's what you look at. You're like, oh, but I got my leg burned. Remember? Yeah. Couldn't wear pants for a week or two. It was so burnt. I don't want to ride that motorcycle. But you're missing out all the fun. I don't care. Burnt myself. Don't want to do it. Because the second somebody brings up this type of situation, you're like, the past screwed me over. I don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. Nope, not going to do it. And the universe is like, well, it's going to get tough if you don't. Because it's going to be a fight between you and me. Because you're going to get stuck. You're meant to move forward. This is an inner battle, serious inner battle within you. Seriously, I'm getting another card. I'm feeling a little story. Your happiness depends on this movement. This is imperative that you put your big girl panties on. You put your big boy panties. I'm not even going to say that. 6 of Pentacles and realize it's different now. It's even give and take. You've learned your lessons from the past. Same mistakes are not going to be made twice. But you got to get that clear. Ace of Swords was in the reverse. This is clarity. It's getting yourself clear. It's cleaning your chakra. And I feel like it is in your root chakra, your base chakra. I really do. So that'll be great if we are able to do that tomorrow, depending on my allergies, right? Page of Pentacle. It's starting fresh. It's starting new. Saying, I will entertain this small opportunity and take it as it comes. But staying stuck, you're just not growing. And that's when, is this deck in reverse? Oh my God. Bottom of the deck, Tower's coming. And it's you trying to move to calmer ground. But if you don't, because you got the Six of Swords in reverse, if you don't, the universe will literally knock down the obstacles and you will go through this. We have free will, but the universe will nudge you very, very hard to where you feel you have to take the action. It came out again, Six of Swords. Yeah, you're going to be moving. The old way of thinking is over. The universe is giving you a heads up. I feel like you're at the escalator moment. The escalator has moved all the way up to the top. And last time you fell down and you almost got sucked into the escalator part in the floor. And it's like, I don't want to do this, but the escalator's moving and you've got to take that jump to get onto that solid floor in front of you. That's why the angels are giving you strength times 3. Kid you not. Third deck, third strength card. This one's a 50. It's the angel protecting you, giving you strength to be able to take this leap of faith and not worry about how the past did you wrong. Letting that past close its own door, if you will. Let's get this angel of strength, please. Yep, nailed it. Judgment. You're going to have to really take a look at why this is triggering you. The minute somebody brings up your past, you're like, nope! Because it's stopping you from moving forward in the now. And it's not because of the same energy. It's because you are gun shy and it's time to get back on that motorcycle. And it's time to understand that you must heal this wound that is so deep because you now know. You can see the red flag right there marking that trail that you're going to drive that motorcycle on. The trail is marked. You now know where that driveway is. There's a stop sign. You're going to take the precautions to self-preserve. All right, Daddy, will you put a stop sign there so I can see where that driveway is and where it goes like that so I don't have another wreck? You bet, honey, I sure will. So you got heads up to slow down and come to an even stop. Put your foot down. Make sure there's no traffic on that driveway instead of hitting it and boom, wipe out. Ah, thank you, Gisley. Thank you, beautiful. I can see the big giant lines. So if it's very, very colorful, like all the hearts by Muffin Top, thank you, Muffin Top. Thank you, Gisley. I appreciate it. You guys, I'm feeling the need to grab one more Starlight seed here. There's something important. Thank you. I knew there was something coming. This is important, y'all. Soul Plan. The Fated Life versus the Destiny Life. Go watch that read. Is that not crazy? I just did that read last week. Fate versus Destiny Life. That's what I'm saying. And it says, I remember. You see what I'm saying? You do remember. You're not meant to forget that this is a chosen path in life. And yes, you may have been burned, but let that fear in your root chakra go. Now, next week, or not next week, I keep thinking this is like Saturday because I worked all weekend. This is really important healing process of the root chakra, which we're diving into tomorrow at 10 o'clock Central Time, US. I will be releasing for our Starlight members a little video that documents and goes through our chakras. What do they mean? What are they? How do you know if they're stuck and blocked? How do you clear them? How do you get yourself functioning like that well-tuned fiddle, right? The violin. How do you tune your body? Well, frequency is your chakras. So that'll show up for any starlights, and then it'll be followed by with a public chakra reading, which will tomorrow will be your first chakra, your root chakra, which is at the base of the spine. And so that's my plan, as long as God and the universe see to it that I am well and able to do so. I say that because if you would have heard me about a half hour before the show, I couldn't even hardly talk. Dragonfly emergence. Okay, so this has got to come to the surface. This is inner child healing trauma. There is inner child trauma. You trusted, somebody was an a-hole, and they ruined it. They ruined the party. But does that mean you're never going to have another birthday party in your life? Look, you would miss out on this new beautiful beginning with this beautiful sunshine radiating. Sunshine is the happiest card in the deck. And this innocence that's coming towards you is not that same energy. This is a new energy. And they're going to bring absolutely a new happiness to you. Whether this is a neighbor that moves in and y'all hit it off and that's just fun as can be, or a bestie, or this is a sibling that moves home, or this is the best coworker in the world. We just work together so well. It is communicating with your higher self to trust in love. Doesn't have to be romantic. Allow this to naturally take place is the recommendation. Allow that past fear to not hold on to you. My daddy is one of the most loving men in the world. He would have never made me get back on that motorcycle if he felt that I was going to make that same mistake again. He trusted me. He had faith in me, confidence in me to get back on that motorcycle. So much so, he ordered it. He was like, get on that motorcycle right now. All you got to do is sit on it. You don't even have to drive it. I just want your body sitting on that cold bike. That's how he started it. And eventually, I was racing along and healed because I could feel the love. And I had freedom. Let me tell you, I miss that motorcycle to this day. That thing was beautiful. It was the roughest looking thing with a bunch of like little, I don't know how my daddy built it, but he half put it together. Let me tell you, it was a Frankenstein. When I say beautiful, to this day, it was one of the most beautiful things in the world, and I loved it. And I had years on that motorcycle, and God, I can't imagine if I wouldn't have went back on it. I would have missed out on so many beautiful summers of absolutely loving life. It's over, y'all. You now know the problem. You have to open up your heart chakra. You have to. And you have to get over the fear. So we have some chakra work to do. And that's what we're going to be doing this week. We start with the root chakra. We're going to work all the way through 7 chakras till we get through to the crown. Might not be every day. I'm sure I'll take a breather in there, but that's what we're going with. I need a little sip. I can feel my throat chakra straining because of this allergy. All right, my beautifuls. I love you so very much. I want to thank you all humbly for joining me. And if you would be so kind and do either, if you enjoyed the video, you felt like you benefited, and only if you enjoyed the video and felt like you benefited, do me a favor and remember to tap that like, hit that bell, or possibly even subscribe, become a member, or even support me. Check out 1111moon.com. We have some amazing, very well thought out, very well designed tools that help us. I have my own keychain. This is the little agate higher self token agate keychain that I sell at 1111 Moon. Now, I don't make the little agates, but they are real agates. And then I just order the little pieces and put it together here. But they're all unique and they're all different. And anytime that I have to wait in a waiting room or time, and I want to get really deep into meditation quickly without my brain doing that whole running all over the place. I'll just start rubbing my agate, and it just tends to cut out a lot of the unnecessary interruption and interference, and I can get really deep in thought fast. But it's also very beautiful to look at. I can also hold it because as an agate, it's got its own properties that are in tune to my highest good. Helps me out a lot, but it is a beautiful, and they're very affordable. So I think it's $15 or something like that, but I'll let you check it out over at www.1111moon.com. Thank you guys so very much. I hope that you gained something. I thank you for all your TLC, and I love you to the moon and back. God bless you, and namaste, my beautifuls. I hope to see you tomorrow. If not, I might take a day or two off. Robin is still moving. My allergies are kicked into high. Don't fret if I'm not on for a day or two. Or maybe I'll come back tomorrow. I will see you very soon, though, my love. Love you. Gotta go. I'm blowing you kisses. God bless you all.